All right, it is time to head out on the go in Saskatoon and track down Mike Siona to see what he's getting up to this morning. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning indeed. In fact, we're welcoming the world here in Saskatoon for the ITF World Tennis Tour Saskatoon Challenger. I'm joined by Landon Group, who's the tournament director, and this is just a tremendous event. Give us a quick overview.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're an ITF World Tennis Tour event. We have over 50 professional tennis players from around the world, Australia, Japan, Europe, many Canadians as well, all competing for prize points and some prize money this week.
No doubt, and quite a hefty total pot, at least, you know, when you're talking to me. 40,000 US is the total pool?
40,000 US dollars is the total pool, and the winner will take 50 ranking points home to try and improve their ranking.
Now, how important is that in terms of the tennis circles, to having that kind of ranking point availability?
The ranking points is really the true reason why the players are here. They're trying to build their ranking so that they can get into the bigger tournaments. A lot of our top players are trying to get enough ranking points to get into the qualifiers of the US Open down in New York in a few weeks here.
And very quickly, I believe a former two-time champion of this event is also going to the US Open after a huge win last week?
Yes, absolutely. Our 2022 and 2023 champion, Victoria Mboku, is an alumni of our tournament, so it's great to see her having great success winning the National Bank Open, and will be a seeded player at the US Open here in a couple weeks.
Pretty cool to think the fact that in 2022 and 2023, right here on this court, she stood and hoisted the trophy 2 years in a row, and then obviously we all saw what happened last weekend in Montreal. And that's really what this is about, kind of tomorrow's stars today. What a great opportunity for us to see world-class tennis.
Absolutely, yes. You're going to see players that are kind of coming up on the circuit, but you're also going to see those players that are just out of the top 100, really looking to make their mark, move into that top 100, and yeah, make it on the big stage around the world.
Fantastic. When we've got actions already underway, I know we've got more matches today. When does it all wrap up?
So we're going all week. The final is on Sunday, August 17th.
There you go. And by the way, there's a beer gardens down here, too, if that perhaps entices you to get down. It's going to be a fantastic week of tennis. We'll be talking about it all morning long.
All right. Very excited, Mike. Thank you very much. We'll see you in just a little while.
All right, Mike Siona, I imagine in your other hand you have a racket and you're about to take some serves.
Well, you'll have to imagine some more, Daryl, because there is a 0% chance that you will catch me returning serves at a world-class tennis tournament. Just don't need that kind of embarrassment. But anyways, we're not talking about me. We are talking about the Saskatoon Challenger, which is a World Tennis Tour event. It is absolutely a tremendous thing to have here. And if you're a tennis fan or you're about to become a tennis fan, I'm talking to Casey Mintzler, who is the event manager of this wonderful tournament, about some of the fanfare beyond the world-class tennis.
Absolutely. We've got something for everybody, and we're hoping to bring in lots of people who haven't actually seen a tennis match before, or people who are tennis pros. We've got beer gardens, we've got food trucks, we've got vendor villages, we've got free sunscreen, we've got the Rough Rider cheerleaders coming down, like literally something for everybody right now.
It's fantastic. I understand, like, we're talking about, like, dogs, yoga. Talk to me about some of these activations.
Sure. So we're doing something called Serve It Forward to help nonprofits and charities here in Saskatoon. So today we've got the You Are More project. They're going to come down. They support victims of sexual violence, and so we're going to be supporting them. They're going to be selling some merch in our vendor village. On Wednesday, we've got the Saskatoon Dog Rescue. They're going to be doing something called Paws on the Court, which is amazing. They're bringing their adoptable dogs, so you can come in, bring a donation to the Dog Rescue, and get into the games for free and see some really adorable dogs. And then on Friday, we've got the cheerleaders, which is a different activation as well, but we love them. They were part of our Women in Motion event in July as well.
Very cool. And we were talking about this because the athletes here are essentially entrepreneurs. I mean, they're flying around the world trying to make it to the highest level of tennis.
Yeah, and we love being able to support them with local goods, and so we had amazing sponsors this year for some awesome swag bags like Meat Bar, as well as Vegan, and all sorts of really cool stuff from local vendors. Discover Saskatoon too. So being able to bring that whole local element and show these players from around the world how amazing Saskatoon and Saskatchewan is, being able to showcase those products, it's just been like such a dream for us as we managed to be able to go and bring Saskatoon to the world essentially.
Very, very cool. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And we haven't even talked about the world-class tennis. I mean, that's just all the fanfare going on around the main event, which, of course, is the tennis right here on the main court at Riverside. So get down here. You have no excuse. They're here all week.
I had more faith in you returning service than you had in you, Mike. Thanks for this. We'll see you again next hour.
All right, let's head back out and check in with Mike Siona one final time at the tennis court this morning.
Well, one more time down here at the Saskatoon Challenger with Landon Group, who's the tournament director. And what an amazing event to have world-class tennis right here in Saskatoon and keeping it Saskatchewan, because we're province-wide here. We have a Regina athlete taking to the main court tonight at 5:30.
Yeah. Taya Chavez, originally from Regina, she now plays her college ball down in Ohio State, will be on our center court here at 5:30 tonight, trying to get into the next round.
Fantastic. I absolutely love that. The Ohio State. I think that's how they say it when they're, on the broadcasts giving their college affiliation. And this is just another step for tennis in this province, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. It's one of the nice things about this tournament is we can bring professional athletes to Saskatchewan, get to see them up close and personal, and then those individuals who are competing, those juniors, we do have one of the top juniors in Canada right now in Regina as well. They can see what it takes to get to the next level and hopefully be a little inspired to do so themselves.
Yeah, if you can see it, you could be it, kind of a thing. What a great opportunity! And you never know. I mean, you get the serve going, you win a match or two, and boom, next thing you know, you're not just seeing it. You could be playing one of the top-ranked players on this tour.
Absolutely. Taya in 2022 had a great run where she made it to the quarters, and she really credits that to a lot of her belief in being able to show that she can make it at this level. So yeah, that's the nice thing about tennis at this level. There's a lot of upsets, there's a lot of surprises, and there's a lot of people kind of coming and making their way up that can be on the big stage next week.
No doubt about it. Very cool. Love to see it. Where do people go to get tickets and the live stream and all that?
Yeah, we got all the information at SaskatoonChallenger.com for tickets and all the great events we're having here this week.
Fantastic. Thanks very much. It's been a fun morning.